Alrighty then, let's get into the next episode in my settlement builds in Fallout 4. This one is the Egrid Tours Marina, which is also a really cool place to build, but it's kind of tricky because of the terrain. And I think I made pretty good use of the surrounding environment in order to do it. Hi, buddy. And I also put a landing strip here because I didn't like where it sets me. The main place you got to look at is raiders from this direction. And up on that hilltop, all kinds of animals are always coming in up on that hilltop, just so you know. So make sure to point your defenses that way. That's where you get attacked from the most, and it's usually animals of some sort. So when you finally get to the marina, the very first place you want to go normally is, well, the bar. But because of the location of this place, you probably got beat up pretty bad getting here. So the first place I have is your clinic. And in the clinic, you have your little sit around and wait thing. The doctor's got his own little desk, and of course this little piece from a vault. I don't know what it does, but it looks like it's got pretty lights and buttons on it. And his bed. I was going to put a wall there with a door, but I went and used the regular square rather than using the barn building. It was just easier and functional, and I didn't really need a wall for the bed because who's going to go sleep in the doctor's bed? You know, you got this here because apparently I have and that's sparking because apparently I have an animal waiting to escape. You gotta have, don't forget, you gotta have one of these things in every settlement. Otherwise, as soon as you open that gate, whatever comes out of there is going to attack the settlers, and the settlers are going to attack it. So you got to have that thing to make everybody calm and cool and collected. Another thing to notice, patching up like this. The mod will let you go in here and fix this all up. I didn't want to use any building mods, no settlement mods. I don't know how else to make that any clearer. I was going to make this square here so they had a place to put his little chemistry station inside. But I figured, that's good enough outside. He don't need to be inside to do that. And of course, a place for the traders to come in, and a little cooking station for them. And then this thingy for that guy to shoot bombs at people. There's another one. This one is the Brotherhood of Steel. Various weird looking configuration of T60 power armor things. It's all Brotherhood of Steel stuff, but I made it different. I just used weird, freaky stuff for that one. You got the armor and the ammo workstations out front. This place is fully stocked. I got all kinds of weapons in here that I've gotten off of different things, from different, the different quests and so forth that I've done. I haven't put anything in the shelves yet, but I will. Couple of demonstrations of the different armors. One thing I like is I want you to notice what armor's on there. It's the Vault-Tec lab coat that I armored using the ballistic mesh. Almost all the clothing that I have nowadays in all of my characters, all of my settlers that run shops, all have ballistic armor on them now. And of course, back here is their bed. You see them both sleeping nicely in their beds. This is their shop. That's where they sleep. That's where they're supposed to be. And I'm doing these in the timeline as it flows in Fallout, simply because I didn't, other than changing the sky, I don't like trying to do this when there's a rad storm going on. It just shows you what it really looks like, gives you a better look and feel. Up here, you see this fella up here? She's sitting there. She's got her Minuteman outfit. Look how party she is in her Minuteman outfit. And it's fully ballisticated. That's a word. Shut up. Look it up. And she's got her own private house. I didn't put a whole lot of decorations in here because, again, the limitations. I didn't want to keep glitching to be able to put in more stuff. I tried to keep it as minimalistic but functional as possible. You notice all those things up there, all those turrets facing over here? Because, like I said, that's where animals attack from. And just like on the Discovery Channel, animals attack. I got the razor corn outside the fence, which is probably why more animals attack, trying to eat the razor corn. I don't know. And we got the melons and the taters and all that other good stuff.
That was the deal, right?
Over on this side, before I get to the best of it here, over here, I threw in bathrooms. So everybody has a toilet to go through. Okay? So there. Now, the next thing that we have when you come in, outside of getting yourself fixed up and going over here to the police station to get some armor and some weapons, you got your general trader and your clothing store. The reason why the general trader is here, again, I gave him a great big stall, and I'll always have a big stall for the general traders because they give you the most happiness level. And of course, you got your population management system. One of them since. Shut up. Spy on me. Inside, you have this old lady. This old lady here, Phyllis. Phyllis has such a sad, sad story. It literally is one of those you just go, aw, poor Phyllis. Poor old lady. She starts out wanting to kill you, and then she ends up thanking you, right?
Hey, Phyllis.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me, kid.
Say, she appreciates the help we did. In here, all I did, because I left her bed pretty much the way it was, I just, replaced a couple of things. I took her bed out and put this other bed in. She's actually assigned to that bed,
About to take a break.
but every now and then someone else hops in. Lots of beds. Again, I did this just so that, everybody, there's more beds than there are people, lots more beds than there are people. Put a roof over their head. You can't get above this roof. This was here as part of Phyllis's, she had this here so she could help defend her place. Up there is where all the lighting conduits and all that stuff are, and of course the turrets. And I was going to put, you'll see in one of my other builds, I got lots of paintings on the walls. Those take a lot of time, and all they do is add a little bit to the happiness factor. Not a whole lot, but enough to make it worth it. Great big old water cleaner, freshener, diddy-bop thing sitting there. It does wonders. Notice where I put the generator. I stuck it in this building so nobody can even know it's here, and ran it to this. It took me forever to get that settled so it would actually be functionally available there, and all of the conduits run from there. Just because. Now up here, you see there's room up here. I threw some flooring down, and with the place everywhere thing, you can make that all the way across, but it wouldn't let me with the vanilla. Threw a couple of beds in here just so they'd have them. Yeah, they're sleeping amongst the trees basically, but at least they got some beds. You can't get rid of this shelving, so I mean, I could throw a sleeping bag down there, I guess. There's probably room here for another sleeping bag if you don't mind sleeping amongst the trees. Didn't want to do it. Come out, go out the back door, and there's more and more of these why can't I say them? And I've still figured, I don't, you tell me. Hi, Carrie. Yes. How you doing, honey? Where you at? There's that. It is what it is. I don't know why they do that. It's not like there's anything in here. There's this over here. I guess I should, maybe if I got rid of that, they wouldn't be standing up on top of the roof, huh? Threw some beds in. I used to have the weapons dealer down here, but he wouldn't sell to anybody. He'd just do the whole, huh? You know what I mean? So,
yes.
Maybe that's what I got to do. I got to get rid of that. Maybe if I got rid of that, they wouldn't all congregate. No, I'll throw it over here someplace. Unfortunately, once you put them down, they congregate around it, and then they won't let you get to it to move it. Ha! So there's that. Now, the last place, of course, since we've got this all decked out, is the bar. I want you to notice what I did with the bar here. You notice I built over top that other hole that was there. This was just a little small little landing that came out.
My back hurts.
Quit
feet
your
hurt.
complaining.
Everything hurts.
This was barely as wide as from there to there. So I put these down so I could keep people from falling in them when they get drunk, because they do that. And
Ain't
I
looking for trouble, I hope.
put the
Yes.
little soda machine over here.
Yeah?
Plenty of
The farm's
place out
not
here,
much.
and you'll notice they all congregate here, and they'll sit there and they'll eat.
Easy living, this ain't.
Nothing in here. I was gonna
Slot
try and put a food store in here or something. Wouldn't let me. Nothing would fit, so I just emptied it out and said screw it. You go here, you got plenty more tables to sit out. You got your little gambling junk here, and of course you gotta work the power cycle in order to play. Notice I built the floor all the way over to the other side, which is pretty cool. He's got his desk, he's got his little cooking station so he can, cook up the food he's gonna sell. Got a little place here. I was gonna, one of these days I'll throw some, carrots or something in there, just make it look pretty. All decked out with signs and decorations of dead animals, including a death claw, which of course every place has to have at least one death claw in it.
Do you need
But-
something, monsieur?
Hi, honey. As you go upstairs, just like any typical bar in Vegas, chances are you're going to find a hotel close to it. A hotel close to it. So you got your hotel with plenty of rooms, plenty of beds. I could probably throw some more, cupboards down. But again, I ran out of my limit and I didn't feel like glitching more in. They got enough for now. They're happy. I'll get around to throwing some crates in. But they got, when you get over here, this is one of the things I like about it.
Delicious.
Got a beautiful view of the little lake there, whatever that is. It's nice. It's a nice, pretty place. See how pretty? Even them people. I guess I could kill that one Brahmin just so I could get to that.
Oh, my systems are
Brahmin
eager
feeding
to
trough.
absorb new data.
But
I
you got to
find
have a
this
lot of
traveling
things.
agrees with me.
Shut up, Curie. You got to have a lot of armament facing this direction, because right at the end of that bridge, you'll get raiders will come in, and you'll get robots from the Mechanist DLC. They'll come in and raid all the time. So you got to make sure to put all kinds of armament
Need
facing
to
that
get back to
direction.
Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
And there you have it. Egrid Tours Marina, and everybody sells things to me.
Yes?
Everybody talks to me.
You looking for something to wear?
See how nice they are, and look how good they're
How are
dressed.
things going?
Same old, same old.
Yeah, same old, same old. That's what you do. Every time I ask you, same old thing. And I got a gorilla. That's what the cage is for, the gorilla. Notice how everybody's decked out,
here,
all
you
pretty.
gotta take things one day at a time.
Look how handsome he looks in his suit
Oh,
and
I have a
tie.
ton of them.
I tell you what.
I wonder if the
See?
data I'm collecting will serve any purpose.
I don't know if having Curie here, patiently waiting to get to the soda pop, helps the happiness, but they're always in the mid 80s, and they'll go up as high as 89, get down to 81, go up to 89, get down to 81. Right now they're about what, 85, I think. So it's a good little settlement. It worked out well. Nothing super major in the sense of, oh my God, how did you get that to go there? Because again, this is vanilla. This is not using any additional mods. I would love to have been able to plug up all those holes, in the walls there. Just because. Then I could put shops up there if I wanted to or whatever. But you can't, so I didn't. It is what it is. But the happiness level's there. It looks well lived in. Everybody goes to their assigned spots. Everybody enjoys the food, and they love to sit around that bar at night and talk to one another. And they have conversations all the time, telling each other about Grey Garden. Because apparently that's the greatest place in the world. Because it's run by robots. I hope you enjoyed this. There you go. I always put one of these bills out there in the middle of the big open space if I can. And I wanted to leave this space open and not clutter it with a bunch of crap. Simply because it looks cluttered with a bunch of crap. And I didn't like that. I wanted this place to look a little bit more lived in. They all got signage. They all got everything that they need. Shelving everywhere. Lots of... And I love this. It's got the hazmat suit. Because, you got to have one. And the best part of it is being able to reclothe all of your different settlers with proper armaments. I mean, look how this guy's decked out. Ain't nobody gonna get to him. He's set. All of these folks, this clinic, I've yet to catch her, other than when we got in here today. I've yet to catch her sleeping, because that's the only way with the doctor you can get them into a lab uniform. You have to catch them sleeping. Otherwise, they'll just want to fix you up and patch you up. The only way you can catch them is when they're sleeping, or I guess you could call it off duty, after 2 in the morning, basically. If you catch them and you know which one it is, you can then trade with them. That's the only way to do it. You can't do it any other way. Everybody else, you can trade with them rather than just sell or wait and catch them offline. They'll trade with you anytime. The doctors, you got to catch them when they're sleeping. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you didn't. Say something in the comments below. And again, if you got a kick out of it, thought someone else might enjoy seeing this, share it out. Tell people about it. You know, I got a Facebook page. Don't forget to go there and check for all the updates. And follow my Twitter, because I Twitter things. I tweet. Tweets go out. And there you go. That's it. I'm done talking. I'll just shut up now. Till the next time, you folks have a good one. Alrighty? Alrighty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye.